Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you and tell you how to measure shoulder width. These will be easy instructions in a step-by-step tutorial, so let's get right into this awesome, super easy peasy video. So as you can see right here, I have a measuring tape. Now you can use a measuring tape like this or a tape measure, depending on what you want to call it, or you can use like just sort of like one of those ones like a clothing measuring tape where they sort of roll up. It's up to you. You can even use a ruler and sort of mark off the points where you would flip the ruler. But either way, you need something to measure a width, okay? To measure a length, a width, whatever you want to call it. Now, the key factor here is where do you measure your shoulder width? I'm going to raise up my seat a little bit more here. If I can, just get a little bit higher up. I'm only 5'7.5". I'm probably about 5'7", but 5'7.5", even 5'8" when I straighten out my back. 5'9", 5'9.5" if I wear some pretty thick shoes. You know, I can boost up my height a bit, but I'm not tall enough to not have to raise the chair up, okay? So, sorry, I do apologize, but I got some pretty wide shoulders. So anyways, essentially, if you feel over here, go feel over here. What you're gonna feel as you go down, you're gonna feel sort of your collarbone over here. Okay, where your collarbone meets up. And then as you come down, you're going to feel a bone right here, which is essentially where your arm bone connects to your shoulder area. Okay, and when you hit that bone, there's going to be an outer edge of that bone. That's where you want to measure on that side. And the same thing on this side. So I can sort of feel over here, this is right where the bone is. Okay, so what you're going to do is take your tape measure, and you can have someone help you with this, or you can do it yourself, to be honest with you, if you have a decent mirror and sort of some contorting ability to move your arms. But what you want to do is take your tape measure, okay? So I'm going to extend this out quite a bit, and you want to essentially place it on that shoulder bone right over there. So I'm going to place it on that shoulder bone right over there. And what you're going to do, it's hard for me to do this in the car, right? But just bear with me as I explain it. And then the other end of the tape measure is going to go to your other shoulder bone over here, okay? And essentially, you're going to read what the measurement is, and that's how to measure your shoulder width. So from this shoulder bone right over here, straight across. Imagine a straight line across to this shoulder bone. Now, you're going to have to go, think about it like this. Here's my shoulder bone. If I go across, I feel it's in line roughly, at least with me. It's in line roughly with my collarbone here, with the edge of my collarbone, the lower edge. So that's an imaginary line that you're going to have to follow from your shoulder bone through the edge of your collarbone, through the edge of your other collarbone to your other shoulder bone. That's how to measure your shoulder width, and you're going to see what the measurement is. Now, a lot of people, some people, not a lot of people, but some people will also argue that they want to measure from the shoulder muscle, which is a different measurement. That's not necessarily how to measure the shoulder width. That's how to measure your shoulder muscular width. A little bit of a difference, right? When you're measuring your shoulder width, you're measuring your bones. And most of the time, unless you're like super jacked or you have these massive delt muscles, we'll call them delt muscles to keep it nice and simple, instead of talking about the front delt, the rear delt, the side delts. Anyways, we're just going to call them delt muscles. If you have massive delt muscles, maybe you're going to get a few extra inches there, but most of the time, you know, your bone, shoulder bone to shoulder bone, is going to be more than adequate enough, because even if you have some shoulder muscles, you might get like this much extra on each side, okay? Unless you're me and you got these big pipes, baby. That's right. Anyways, I'm just joking, but yeah, that's how to measure your shoulder width. Easy instructions, super easy. I've shown you and told you exactly how to do it. If you like this video tutorial, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.